Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss the topic demand and capacity alignment. इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे सर्विस डिमांड एंड कैपेसिटी अलाइनमेंट. यानी कि एज ए सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आपकी सर्विस के लिए कस्टमर डिमांड कितनी है, एट व्हाट लेवल कस्टमर इज डिमांडिंग योर सर्विस एंड एट द सेम टाइम टिल व्हाट एक्सटेंट यू कैन प्रोवाइड दिस सर्विसेज. तो जब मैं डिमांड एंड कैपेसिटी अलाइनमेंट की बात करता हूँ, दैट मीन्स कितने कस्टमर आपकी सर्विस डिमांड कर रहे हैं, दैट इज लेवल ऑफ डिमांड, एंड कितने कस्टमर को आपका सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सर्विस डिलीवर कर सकता है, that is your capacity. Now in any service organization you cannot say that there will be a stable pattern of demand. Many a times demand exceeds capacity and many a times capacity exceeds the demand. So we need to understand this. First is excess demand. What is excess demand? When the level of demand is surpassing your level of capacity, that means you might not be able to provide the services to all the customers. Some customers might be turned down. कुछ customers को आप मना कर दोगे due to your lack of capacity. It is very bad for the future because the customer is lost. It is lost forever. Next is मैक्सिमम कैपेसिटी. ना मैक्सिमम कैपेसिटी इज मोर देन ऑप्टिमम कैपेसिटी. यहाँ पे आप किसी कस्टमर को मना नहीं करोगे, आप सारे कस्टमर को सर्विस डिलीवर कर दोगे, बट देयर माइट बी सम डिले इन डिलीवरिंग द सर्विस, देयर माइट बी सम रिडक्शन और डिटोरिएशन ऑफ द क्वालिटी इन द सर्विस यू प्रोवाइड. नेक्स्ट इज ऑप्टिमम कैपेसिटी or the optimum level of demand. Now this is the level of demand whereby you will be able to provide the best quality services to all the customers that are walking into your service organization. And the last is excess capacity. Excess capacity is underutilization of resources. There is idle capacity. That means you need to stimulate the demand. So if you observe, we have seen from excess demand to excess capacity and the variations in between them. Why this variation? Because services are intangible in nature. You cannot store them for the future purpose. They are perishable in nature. That's the reason you need to align the both. You need to manage the both at a parallel level, at a simultaneous level. That is managing your demand and managing your capacity. Now there are two types of strategies in demand and capacity alignment. First is adjusting your demand as per your capacity. This is known as level of capacity strategy. And the second is adjusting capacity as per your demand. This is called as chasing demand strategy. So come on, what I said, there are two strategies. First, adjusting your demand as per the capacity. You're altering the demand as per your capacity. This is known as level of capacity strategy. Another is adjusting your capacity as per the demand. This is called as chasing demand strategy. So let us discuss both. First we will discuss level of capacity strategy. In level of capacity strategy हम डिमांड को अल्टर करेंगे as per आर कैपेसिटी. हम लोग कितना सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, कितने कस्टमर को सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, उस हिसाब से हम डिमांड को अल्टर करेंगे हाई और लो. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डिमांड शिफ्टिंग. शिफ्ट द डिमांड. हाई के वक्त थोड़ा लो करो, लो के वक्त थोड़ा हाई करो. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज शिफ्टिंग डिमांड. नाउ द फर्स्ट स्ट्रैटेजी इन डिमांड शिफ्टिंग इज alter or modify the original service offering. Say banquet halls during the period of season of marriages, they are very high in demand. But what about off season? जब demand नहीं होती, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. So they cater to the smaller services. They might rent out the hall for smaller parties, small house gatherings, small birthday parties, maybe official meetings. Even if you see in this pandemic time, Swiggy and Zomato, which were providing essentially the collecting food orders from the hotels and delivering it to you. But now when the demand has came down, they have shifted, they have altered their original service offering. जहाँ पे वो लोग पहले से फूड डिलीवर करते थे, अभी एसेंशियल्स भी डिलीवर करते हैं, ग्रोसरी भी डिलीवर करते हैं. And the best example of this is Amazon as well. Amazon keeps on adding news, keeps on changing its original services. So alter or modify your original service. Next is communicate the customer. Whenever you are facing peaking demand, you are facing excess in demand, maximum demand, at that time you need to communicate that which are the timings when you are facing a peak demand, so that accordingly service customer can adjust the schedule and he can alter his time of receiving the service. अगर मुझे आपने पहले से अगर से मुझे सैलून में जाना है, आपका सैलून वाला हमेशा से आपको मैसेज कर देता है कि दिस स्लॉट इज अवेलेबल एंड दिस स्लॉट इज फुली पैक्ड, then you will yourself select that slot which is available, because by nature we human doesn't like to wait, especially when it comes to services. So communicate the service customer. Then the next is use differential pricing, flexible pricing. In flexible pricing, पीक आवर्स के लिए मैक्सिमम प्राइस चार्ज करो एंड लो डिमांड के वक्त डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस चार्ज करो. एज वी सी इन द होटल्स, हैप्पी आवर्स, during happy hours the prices are very less. Next is mobile service. If your demand is very low, customer is not coming to your place, you go to the customer, provide him that flexibility कि मैं आप as a service firm, I'll come to your place at your time and I'll deliver the service. So this is how we do demand shifting. And in demand shifting, the strategies which are to be used, say if the demand is very high, then the strategies or the points which you need to focus during the high demand is first take care of your loyal customer. Second, through signages, communicate the peak times and non-peak times. Third, no discounts during the peak time. Fourth, give benefits, incentives, and make customer aware about the benefits and incentives of taking demand during non-peak hours. And during low demand, do advertisement promotions to stimulate the demand. At the same time, give additional services, extra offerings. So this is how you can do the shifting of demand. The next is the second strategy, that is chasing the demand. In chasing demand strategy, we are trying to adjust our capacity according to demand levels. यानी कि हम लोग हमारे कैपेसिटी में एडजस्टमेंट करेंगे ताकि जितना भी डिमांड है उसको हम लोग फुलफिल कर सकें. इन दिस फर्स्ट वन इज, से फॉर एग्जांपल इफ द डिमांड इज वेरी लो, देन शेड्यूल द डाउन टाइम. इफ द रिसोर्सेज आर टू बी वर्कड एफिशिएंटली, मेंटेनेंस एंड रिपेयर्स आर वेरी नेसेसरी. तो जब डिमांड लो है, एट दैट टाइम शेड्यूल द डाउन टाइम, डू द मेंटेनेंस एंड रिपेयर्स एंड इनोवेशन वर्क, so that you can continue to provide quality service when the demand is on its peak. But say for example, if the demand is continuously on the peak, then what we can do? First is use the services of part-time employee. But at the same time, you need to ensure that part-time employees are given the same amount of training, same amount of commitment, same amount of treatment as compared to the full-time employees. Only then they will be able to match your service standards. Next is cross-training employees. Many times In services, some service levels are such where it takes more time or where it takes special skill, where your number of employees are less, and those are the bottlenecks where the queuing becomes the large. So cross-train your employees. So even if 1 or 2 employees absent, they can replace another, and the service delivery system keeps on working. Next is share or rent out the facilities and equipments. Say for example, in the festive seasons, many a times we see that the demand escalates. At that time, what we do, we can just rent whatever equipments, tools are required for that particular time, so that you need not invest in the fixed cost. So you can rent or share facilities and equipments. Next is modify the use of current facilities and equipment. Say for example, during the holiday season, there are so many tourists coming up. Your hotel is operating at a full capacity level and the dining hall is always full. So what you can do? You can convert a conference hall into a dining hall. That conference hall can be divided into 2 or 3 parts. It can be adjusted for the maybe dining area or maybe bartendering area, whatever is suitable as per the situation. That means you modify the current facility. And the another option is outsourcing. Wherever it is possible for a large organization, the small or recurring services and procedures can be outsourced. So, in the chasing demand strategy, if the demand is too high, then at that time you can use the services of part-time employees, cross-train the employees, modify the usage of current facilities, share or rent facilities, and during the period of flow time, schedule the downtimes, do the maintenance and repair work, give employees some holidays too so that they can rejuvenate themselves, and if necessary, schedule their training, and still if there is a continuous low demand, you can lay off some employees. So these are some strategies in chasing the demand. So in this video we discussed about aligning demand and capacity, whereby we discussed 2 main strategies. First is level capacity, whereby you adjust your demand as per your capacity, alter demand as per your capacity, and the another one was chasing demand capacity, whereby you adjust your capacity as per the level of demand. So I hope my student this topic is clear to you. In the next video we will discuss some another topic related to service marketing. Till then, take care everyone. Thank you.